In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an online tournament bracket step by step. For this tutorial, we're going to be using the Brackets Ninja software. In my personal opinion, it is by far the best brackets maker on the internet. It not only allows you to customize your brackets to your specific requirements, but it's also very easy to set up and completely free. So the first thing I want you to do is to go ahead and click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to this page right here. And from here, I want you to go ahead and click on try for free in the top right corner of the screen. Then you'll be taken to the back end of Brackets Ninja, which is where you will see this window right here. From here, you need to select the type of online tournament brackets that you want to create. So as you can see, you have single elimination, double elimination, March Madness, round robin, group stage, and a custom option as well, just in case you're looking for something a little bit different. In my particular case, I'm going to stick to the basics and go for a single elimination online tournament bracket. Once you've selected the type of bracket that you want to create, on the right hand side, you'll see a little preview of what it will look like once you're done setting it up. As you can see, here's an image as well as some information about it. Now, before we move forward, at the bottom here, you also see two options that you can enable. So this is for voting and predictions. So if you want to have these functionalities added to your bracket, then go ahead and enable these boxes here. In my particular case, I want to be the one that will manually go into the brackets and update them as the tournament progresses. Then all you have to do is go ahead and click on create tournament on the bottom here, and then you'll be taken to this page, which is where you can start customizing your online tournament bracket to your liking. Now, the first thing you want to do here is go ahead and add all the different participants they want to have as part of your bracket. In my case, I want to have 8. By default, you get 4. So click on add participant right here as many times as you need to, depending on how many participants you want to add. The alternative is to go ahead and click right here, and that way you can add the participants in bulk. In my case, I'm gonna add mine manually. Once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and customize each participant. So click on the drop down next to each participant right here, and then you'll see this field open up. Here you can customize the participant's name, their ranking. You can also add an image of the participant that will go on the left hand side of their name right here. Then if it's relevant, you can also add the email address, website, video URL, as well as a brief description. In my particular case, I've only gone ahead and customized the information for 2 participants because this is just a tutorial video, so I want to just quickly show you what's possible. Now, once you've done that, on the left hand side, you also see matches, look and feel, settings, localization, integrations, entries, and analytics. These are some additional customizations you can take advantage of to further customize your online tournament bracket. Now, once you've added all the participant information, you want to go down to look and feel, which is where we can customize the actual design of an online tournament bracket. So as you can see at the top here, you can change the font, the layout, the dimensions. So for example, the game size and the score size. If you're creating a tournament where you expect the score to be like triple digits, then I recommend you to make the score size a little bit bigger, because as you can see here, there's not enough room for 3 numbers. So if I just make this 60, you can see how it updates and it becomes larger. The same goes for the game size. In my case, I'm going to keep it relatively simple and keep it as it is by default. Then I'm going to change the skin of my bracket here. So I'm going to go for maybe this one right here because it looks really nice and clean. Once you've done that, on the top right here next to basic, you will see advanced. This is where you can customize the colors of your brackets. So this is basically every single possible element that you could have. So for example, if you go to participants right here, as you can see, the current color is white. So this is for the names. I can make this, let's say, yellow like this, and it will automatically reflect on the right hand side. And basically the exact same goes for all of these other elements right here. Some are visible, some are not, depending on the settings that I'm going to show you in just a second. And if you want, to the bottom here, you can also go ahead and add some custom CSS. In my particular case, that's not relevant for me. Once you're done with customizing the colors of the specific elements that are part of your online tournament bracket, on the right hand side here, you also see background. So this is where you can add the background to the brackets in general. If you take a look at the background settings here, the first option is transparent. So if you just enable this, you can see the background gets removed. This will make the brackets look very nice and clean if you were to embed them on a website. In my case, though, that's not relevant, so I'm going to go ahead and disable this. Then at the bottom here, you have image behavior. You can change it from cover to contain and original. In my case, I'm going to stick to cover, and you can also go ahead and add your own image as the background if you wanted to. Alternatively, there's a bunch of different background images available that you can take advantage of anyway. So if you like any of these, feel free to use them. In my particular case, though, I'm going to go for this background pattern down here because it looks the best in my opinion. Once you're done with customizing the actual design of your online tournament bracket, right below you will see the settings wheel. Click on that, and this is where you can customize the actual settings of the online tournament bracket. So for example, here right at the top, you'll see the main title, which is this title right here. So if you want to edit this, go ahead and replace this text with whatever you want. You can also change the bracket type if you would like to. In my case, I'm going to stick to single elimination. Then you can also set a description here and the rules and terms of the bracket. Then if you go down here, you can see a bunch of different features that you can also take advantage of, as well as the visibility that I'm going to get into in just a second. So in terms of features right here, you can go for prizes. So if you want to enable this, and if there's a prize pool, for example, you can see there's a new tab that is being added. So if I click on this, this is where people can see the prize pool of the tournament. In my case, I'm going to disable this because it's not relevant for me. The same goes for third place match, champion view, and so forth. If you don't know what any of these features do, there's an information icon right next to them. Simply hover your mouse over them and then you'll see what each of these features does. In terms of visibility right here, this is where you can hide and show certain elements on your bracket. So for example, if I want to hide the bracket title, I can simply click on this box right here and then it'll automatically have it removed. The same goes for rules and terms and any of these features down here. Then at the bottom, you can also change the date and time, as well as the social, and you can also go ahead and customize your widget URL if that's relevant for you. But yeah, as you can see, there's lots of different customizations you can take advantage of when creating your online tournament bracket. I'm not going to go for every single one. I'll leave this up to you to explore. But once you're done with creating your online tournament widget, go ahead and click on Save Changes in the top right corner of the screen. And then you'll be shown this screen, which is where we need to sign up to the Brackets Ninja software. So you have a few different options they can choose from here. You can either sign up through a Google, GitHub, Webflow account, or you could take the traditional route and enter your email address, full name, and password right here and click on sign up. In my case, I'm going to sign up with my Google account. So I'm going to click on here and then you'll be asked to enter your information. You'll then be asked to check your inbox, and then you'll automatically be taken to this page, which is where we need to assign your online tournament bracket to a project. So click on select right here and then go ahead and click on new project. In my particular case, I already have a project, so I'm going to go ahead and select the first option here and then click on save changes. And once you've done that, your online tournament bracket will be ready to use. You can either go ahead and copy the code right here and embed it right on your website. Alternatively, you can copy the link right here and share it with others. In my case, I went ahead and minimized it. And what you want to do from here is go ahead and click on start tournament. Then you'll be shown this little pop-up message right here that will tell you that after starting the tournament, you will not be able to do any of these things here, and you will be able to do all of these things right here. So give this a read and then go ahead and click on start tournament on the bottom right corner right here. And once you've done that, you'll be all ready to go. In my particular case, since I'm the one that is going to be manually updating the brackets, what I want to do here is go to the matches section on the left hand side, which is the only part that we skipped while I was showing you all the different customizations on the left hand side here. So this is the place where you can manually update your bracket. So for example, if you go to match one right here, which is the only one that I customized like I showed you in the beginning, if you go on the drop down right here, this is where we can decide who wins, who loses. We can update the scores here, the date, time, location, and provide a game overview as well. So for example, let's just suppose we want participant 1 Kevin Morris to win. You go to the winner right here, click on select winner, and then choose Kevin Morris. And as you can see, John Michael automatically got scratched out, and then Kevin Morris got moved on to the next stage of the tournament. Then at the bottom here, we can also update the score. Like I said previously, let's just suppose the score is 5-2, and as you can see, it automatically gets updated right here as well. If it's relevant, you can also go ahead and add the date. So for example, the 4th of November here, and a time 1:30 a.m. Of course, make sure to go to the look and feel section here and advanced to change the colors of the dates, which will be right here, so they're a little bit more visible, maybe white like this. Looks pretty nice. Now, while a lot of the features and functionalities of the Brackets Ninja software are completely free and don't require a premium plan, there are some that will require you to opt for one of the paid plans. So from your dashboard, if you go to free right here on the top where it says upgrade now, click on that and you will automatically be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and here you can see all 4 of the plans that are available for you to choose from. By default, I've selected the free plan right here. So you can see it supports up to 300 monthly page views. It does not require for votes and predictions. It only allows me to have one bracket, and within that bracket I can only have up to 8 teams or players. So naturally, if you plan to have more than 300 page views on the bracket, or if you want to have a 16-person tournament or anything above 8 here, then you have to go at least for the basic plan, which offers unlimited monthly page views, up to 500 votes, up to 30 predictions, 10 brackets, and 32 teams. And then obviously have the pro plan here and the business plan, which are even more comprehensive. And if you plan to use the Brackets Ninja software throughout the year, then I recommend you to go for one of the annual plans, because you do save up to 48%, which is pretty nice. And if you go at the bottom here, you can also see the breakdown of each plan and what features and functionalities they offer. But yeah, that's about it. That's how to make an online tournament bracket. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.